Well, good morning. It's Sunday, September the 14th. Sorry about the missing yesterday, but it was a travel day, and I'll just give you a quick recap. We left Sheridan Lake, took Highway 24, and descended the McDonald Summit, which is pretty cool. I'm sorry I don't have any video of it, but it sort of came upon us, and then we were going down the mountain, and it was like 1,311 meters at the summit, which is about 4,299 feet in elevation. It was pretty smooth. I had the GMC Canyon in tow haul mode, which I always do when I'm towing. I only had to downshift in manual once to use the engine compression to help brake. And then we turned north on Highway 5 and cruised into Valemount, which is where we are today. So it was 3 hours and 20 minutes, I think, of driving yesterday, and I was pretty tired. So we decided to take it easy and just go into town. We had a nice dinner at the Caribou Grill, watched the train go by in the background, and then we came home and had an early, went to bed early. So here we are at our Irvin's Park and Campground, which is full services, 96 sites. They do have nice hot showers, which I'm very pleased about. And today's plan is kind of a restocking plan. So we're going to go into town, check out the visitor center, see what they have to say, and then go get some groceries and come back and do laundry and just relax. And then tomorrow we might head out to Mount Robson, since it's only about half an hour away from here. But as you can see, nice point there, and we're surrounded by mountains, which is pretty cool. The weather's supposed to be, 20-ish today. It's about 15 degrees right now, overcast. There is some talk of thunder showers, so we'll see. But anyway, that's the plan. So the Visitors Info Center was closed. However, we were lucky enough to find the Valemount Museum, which was open. We got a wealth of information from them, and it was a hoot. They had a lot of exhibits in there: Japanese internment camps, school. There used to be an all-inclusive resort at Mount Robson. They had some artifacts from that, and they had a lot on the train stations here. In fact, the museum is the old train station, and they have a working model railway, which even goes through the bathroom. If you wanted to take the train from Valemount on Via Rail, this is where you'd pick it up. This is literally on this little platform here is where you'd stand, and the train would stop and you would board. And you'd have to pre-board. You'd have to get your tickets ahead of time, of course, because the passenger train won't stop unless you have your tickets, I understand. They should put a cover on it, though, don't you think? Over here, this cement pad is where the old train station used to be before it was moved and became the museum in 1987. I understand CN sold the old train station to the Artifact Historical Society here for $1.
I've always got my hood on.
A little bonus footage where we're doing Cranberry Marsh. It's a 6-kilometer trail around, supposedly good for wildlife viewing, birds and such. We're going to be making noise as we go and
Scare the bears away.
Scare away the wildlife, yeah. Anyway, this is what we're doing. Well, the trail's flooded. We did manage to get quite a ways on boardwalks, but we felt that we were just getting into some really ugly stretches, and so we decided to retrace our steps. We're still enjoying this pristine wilderness. No wildlife yet, although we can hear off in the distance a racetrack. Don't know what they're racing. Bikes, maybe? They sound like motorcycles, but kind of hard to tell. And we're back at the campsite, and it's the end of the day. Just gonna be frying up some burgers here for dinner. I hope you've enjoyed this little vlog. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And you can join me on my YouTube channel, My West Coast RV. Tomorrow, we're off to Mount Robson, so hopefully we'll have some good weather and some pretty scenes. Until then.